What's going on, YouTube? I'm back with a new video. It's Bane's 2 Times Vlogs. Thank you guys for watching all my videos. Thank you guys for 2K views in my last video. Let's keep running up the views every single video. Let's keep getting out more information, and let's get straight into this video. If not, also make sure that you DM me on Instagram, Banes1times. That is my only IG. I have no other IGs. BANES1X. DM me on IG for a mentorship or anything involving clothing or any business in general. Let's get straight into this video though. How do I sell out of every single collection, every single drop, every single time? Let's get straight into it. So number one, if you went to my last video, if you didn't watch already, it's about how to create your own clothing line. This video is about how you can sell out, how you can make as much money as possible on every single drop, on anything that you release. How can you make the most money? So the number one thing is marketing, period. The best marketing place that you can go on is right now for free is TikTok. And even though besides it being free, I know this already is gonna sound cliche, but going viral on TikTok is beyond necessary to make sure that you sell out every single drop. I've gone from literally having 1 follower to 300K followers, 200K followers. Multiple TikToks have blown up, so it's not like a luck thing, honestly. It's just a consistency thing. If you go on TikTok and you post 5 times a day, I promise you by the end of the first week or by the second week, I guarantee by the third week you will go viral. And I'm not talking about trash videos. I'm talking about videos of substance or videos promoting your product. I promise you one of those videos will go viral. Now, how can you go viral? Everybody wants to know. You need to make sure that your video either has a cliffhanger on the video where it's going to make people want to talk in the comments, or just a video that's very controversial, because controversial videos create a lot of stuff going on in the comments. Like usually when I talk about being a millionaire, and I'm only 22 years old, right? So most people, for whatever reason, I don't know, maybe their family is just a whole bunch of broke people. I don't know. But they believe that no millionaire can be 22 years old. Instantly, I know once I post a video talking about my net worth, talking about what I have, talking about how many cars I have, how many places I live in, they're going to instantly blow up the comments because they're going to believe it's fake. They're instantly already going to be promoting my videos, promoting my stuff like that. Now, what could you do when it comes to clothing? You could maybe say like, I have the only clothing that XYZ, knowing probably you don't have the only clothing that does it, but it just creates some controversy and you get the views. Who cares if the video is controversial? You're going to get the views, people are going to come, and people are going to want to buy off from your brand, shop with your brand, stuff like that. Next, you have IG ads. Now, once again, I do not believe the IG ads and conversion on IG is the best, but there definitely works for certain brands, and it definitely depends if your brand's in high demand. However, also, once again, you create something controversial for IG, you create something that can create a conversation, you create something that makes people want to go to your page, you definitely will make money a lot. Now, also, another thing when it comes to clothing specifically, and it comes to making a collection drop, you want to make sure that your collection drop is diverse. That's the number one thing. You want to make sure that's diverse. And also, if you're really just trying to sell out, you also want to make sure it's limited, but not too limited to the point where you're not making any money. Because there are definitely some clothing brands out here, like I said in my last video, who have these drops and are only selling like 5 hoodies. Come on now, we're not doing that. You want to sell maybe like 200, and I promise you, you can definitely sell out 200 in a day. You can definitely for sure sell out 200 in a month, and definitely with consistency, easily sell it out in a week. So those are the things that you need to do. Also, next, if you are starting your first clothing brand, please make sure that you have a message behind your brand. It definitely helps to propel people to help and support your brand a lot more easier. There are lots of people that have reached out to me saying, hey, Lone Star, I have a brand right now. Lone Star means so much to me. Lone Star is how I feel. Somebody that doesn't need social acceptance. That's how a lot of people are feeling these days. And a lot of stuff that we've been taught as children, technically a lot of stuff that's made us very shy, or stuff that makes us not want to be outgoing, and, you know, makes us feel like, you know, popular kids are everything. Woo woo. No, really, you should be popular to yourself. You should feel like the man to yourself. You should feel like that woman, that queen, that king to yourself. And that's what Lone Star is about. And that's why people are heavily supporting it. That's why my brand is averaging $45,000 a month. You need to make sure that you have a message behind your brand. I guarantee it. Second, you want to make sure that you have giveaways. Giveaways, and obviously this is not about selling, but this is just about promoting. Giveaways will definitely help you promote the hell out of your brand, because it's definitely free promotion, and you will make so much money doing giveaways. You will get so many followers doing giveaway. Every giveaway, I'm gaining at least 200 to 1,000 followers each giveaway easily. Snap of the fingers that same day, that same night. Now, it does kind of, have a con to it, because technically pros and cons to it. You get the followers. The con to it is that they most likely won't buy because they're expecting that they might win it for free. So that's the only pros and cons. Like, I'm being straightforward, straight up with that. Next, You want to make sure that you have influencers in your stuff. You can definitely DM. There are so many influencers, and honestly with TikTok, there are so many influencers out here that you guys can reach out to so much more easier than back in the day. Everybody knows when you try to DM somebody on IG back in the day and a lot of followers, you're probably not getting a response. But if your clothing line is hard and your clothing line looks creative and your clothing line looks unique, I promise you these influencers will reach back out to you. And make sure when you're reaching out to these influencers, you're confident. Don't just say, hey, please, I'm begging you, can you please wear my brand? Say, no, I got the hottest brand out right now. Nobody else is wearing it. I need you to be the first person in here to go viral with my brand. And I promise you it's going to be beneficial for you as well in the long run. See, a statement like that will make an influencer DM you the same day, I promise you, or within the same week. And if they don't, I'd be extremely surprised, because I promise you it's worked so many times for me and it hasn't failed yet. You need to make sure that you are showing complete, utter confidence in yourself when you are reaching out to these influencers, because once again, they're trying to keep up an image. They're trying to maintain an image. You help them maintain their image. You help them stay in the exclusivity. Another thing I'm going to tell you guys, right? This is a mistake I made back in the day. Make sure when you give these influencers free stuff, make sure it's an influencer in the same niche as what you're selling. Do not give a comedian your clothing brand thinking you're going to get sales. I've done that before. A guy with 60K, won't say any names, I gave him my clothing brand, 0 sales. A guy who had 5K followers, and he was a micro influencer in a sense, and he wore my clothing, 100 sales, and it's not a joke. And I definitely cut him off some bread from him posting that, and a lot of people buying. Once again, he was a clothing guy, fashion guy, you know, stuff like that. Playboy Cardi type of guy, Yeet type of guy. But in all seriousness, yeah, stay within the niche of who you're gonna give your clothing to, who you're gonna give your merchandise to. Like, you cannot go give Bill Gates your hoodie and think a whole bunch of people are gonna buy. That has nothing to do with tech. Now, you go give Bill Gates a certain device that looks like it may change the future, or something that's just unique to the tech industry, and he posts it. I promise you, you're probably going to be a millionaire within the same month. Guaranteed. So you want to make sure that you give away to influencers within the same niche. Also, to avoid if you don't sell out, this is just a precaution, make sure that you take pre-orders. Just do pre-orders only. It can save you a lot of money. Make sure you go invest into some mock-ups, go make some pre-orders, get that money, go buy the actual product in reality, and then go ship it to the customer. That's the best way to go to save so much money. There's so many brands out here buying inventory, trying to be Amazon and trying to ship out the same day and stuff like that, losing thousands of dollars. Don't be that guy, because we might not see you next year because you just went broke, and now you're stressed out and your mental is not where it needs to be, so that you can perform your best, post the best, do everything right, rather than doing desperate stuff that's not going to work out. So I hope this video, straight to the point, I hope this video helped a lot of people, and I need you guys to stay creative, stay unique with your stuff, and I promise you guys, good luck with everybody in their clothing line. I'll see you guys in the next video. This is a very short video. Thank you for watching Bane Suit Signs World.